I love the way that this camera focuses. Focus is just so amazing. Oh, we just got glasses on! Oh my goodness, let's just start this off like super awkward. Like, hey, what's up, guys?
Hi. Hi. My name is...
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pixel Watch!
Ryan, I see a Pikachu! Let's go catch it!
Anyway guys, what is going on? I hope you guys are all having the best day in the entire world. Sitting next to me right here is the Elastic Plays. We are the Elastic Plays. I don't think I've ever called you.
Never called you the Elastic Plays.
Elastic Plays. Elastic is sitting next to me, and we are in New York City right now because we wanted to come and be together and make this video for you guys to announce
that we're not playing Pixelmon anymore.
Sorry, we just thought we would break it to you.
Yeah. We have to make it personal and do it in person.
It really was hard for us to make this decision.
I mean, I still will play on Journey because I just love that server. I just don't. No, not this guy.
Yeah, we just can't. Like,
I
we
can't
talked for a while.
I can't handle this.
Is it the puns? Is it the puns?
No.
But we're dating!
That's so absurd. I just said I can't handle you, and then you're like, oh, we're dating! But
surprise! We're dating! We already actually made a part 1 to this video over on Elastic's channel, so if you go to the link down in the description below, you'll be able to find that video. It probably went out, I don't know, like sometime a little bit earlier, but you might have already seen it. But yeah, that's gonna be the part 1 to this video, and this is gonna be part 2, so we sort of explain how it all happened up until a certain point, and then now I guess we'll continue on from the point that we discussed. But yeah, be sure to go check out part 1 before you check out part 2, and so if you haven't done it yet, hit the pause button. No, you can't move, we're paused.
Oh.
And go to the link down below. So anyway, continuing on from that, we basically stopped off where we were just talking about how we didn't want to actually start dating until we saw each other again because of all the other stuff that happened in part 1. We just didn't necessarily want to say, okay, like, we're dating. We didn't want to be official, Facebook official, hashtag FBO.
I don't use Facebook.
I don't use Facebook either, but hashtag Facebook, Twitter official, YouTube official, until we actually saw each other again. And so, she was like, come to New Hampshire.
I was hesitant to ask him, because he was telling me, like, if you ask me to come now, I will come see you. I knew that for a while, but then I just couldn't ask you. But there was something that we discussed that was kind of personal. And then I was like, okay, I need to meet this guy and see how this goes. So I said, come to New Hampshire, come see me.
So I did. I booked the ticket and I flew to New Hampshire. And the funny thing is, I was actually in the hospital. I went to the hospital the day before I flew into New Hampshire because I went to ER because I thought that I had a appendicitis, which is where you have to get your appendix removed because it's like too swollen. And I had the worst stomachache of my entire life. The day before, I really thought that I was gonna have to go into surgery and that I wasn't even gonna be able to fly to New Hampshire. And that entire week that I was in New Hampshire just spending time with Elastic, I had the worst stomachache of my entire life. I mean, it was probably
I couldn't tell, like, you were in pain. I only knew that you were still in pain because you kept on, like, rubbing your stomach kind of thing. But, like, he tried so hard. I could tell. Like, he tried so hard not to feel like he's still sick. I felt so bad, but it was so sweet of you to come see me.
Well, I wasn't gonna let a stomachache be the difference between me going and seeing
that was my last concern though. Like when you told me that you were in ER, I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, like what if, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we could have a trip. Like you could visit me some other time, but.
But I think when everything's going wrong, it's even better to know exactly how two people are going to be able to be together. You know what I mean? Like I think it really shows a long-term sort of. I don't know. That's the right word.
That's what you said. That's what you said, and that's what your family said, you know?
That's what my family says. Like, it's better for everything to go wrong and you guys make it out of it, everything okay, than if everything went right, you never exactly know how somebody else would react and stuff. So, the first day I got there, I asked Elastic if she would be my girlfriend, and she very thankfully said that she would.
I think I have By the way, it's like a long, like ongoing joke between us that I initiated everything.
Yeah, she initiated like everything because she was the first person to tweet me, and then she was like
first person to ask you.
To ask me if I wanted to play games and then do like a Pixelmon series together. But I feel like I made the first moves when it came to like anything like romantic, because I was like told her I had a crush on her. But yeah, it's just the ongoing.
I made all of the first friend moves, and he made all of the first romantic
moves. So yeah. So then I saw her in New Hampshire, and it was the best week. I mean, despite the fact that I had the worst stomach ache, like when I think back to that trip, I don't think about the horrible stomach ache. That's how great the week really was.
That's so nice.
And so then, after that trip, we went back to, we would Skype every single night, like get on FaceTime and just Skype every single night after we're done, or even during sometimes when we're editing or making a thumbnail. We would just Skype as much as we possibly could, which would end up being like 4 to 6 hours some nights.
Yeah.
We would just be talking on Skype.
Even before we were dating though, we enjoyed making thumbnails together. And I think that's when we actually started talking.
Yeah.
Because like, we started our Pixelmon series and I found out that he does his own thumbnails and I do my own thumbnails. And we were like, oh, let's make thumbnails together.
We can teach each other different things. We do all this other stuff. We both know Cinema 4D. And it's great.
So we started actually like getting on Skype and like making thumbnails, and then when we were done, we would share them together and stuff like that, and that's how we bonded.
Exactly.
It's all Pixelmon. Pixelmon
all you can. Thank you, Pixelmon. Not paid promotion for Pixelmon. So we started dating in New Hampshire. Then we went back to Skype, and then. Of course, it's not the same when you see somebody in person, you get to interact with them all the time. But Skype has honestly been I think I speak for both of us, like, it has been such an amazing thing. Without Skype, it would make it so much harder because we wouldn't actually be able to see each other and interact with each other. But Skype has made it so easy just to be able to see each other every night and like actually feel like we're as close as we possibly could be. Even though we probably are here, we aren't physically.
Yeah.
So that at least we have Skype.
Yeah, at least we have Skype. But at the same time, it was so painful because we've seen each other and we were like, we spent like 10+ hours each day together.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time together.
We talked a lot and everything. So like when he went back, I was like, oh, I miss actually having that human interaction with him, like IRL, you know. So we're here again. Like
now we're here again. So we've actually been planning a ton. Like we're planning up through next year. Like we're planning so many different things to like go and see each other. Like times that we're gonna get to go see each other and like vacation and travel, which is really awesome because I don't remember. It's so weird because we're doing 2 videos, but I think we haven't said this in this video yet. We are bringing you guys along too, like throughout this whole thing. Which is really cool. And the reason we wanted to go public because we were really contemplating whether or not to actually go public at all, and we wanted to keep everything like super duper private except for little hints here and there. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you are currently at this moment freaking out right now because of all these pictures we've been posting in New York. And you guys are like, please explain. Well, that's what this is. But we were kind of contemplating whether or not we should, because a lot of people, especially on the internet, and we've seen relationships public on YouTube before, and everybody just likes to give their opinion on everything, which is great, and it's totally welcome. But we just didn't know if we really wanted to see all this different, like some of it's gonna be negative, some of it's gonna be positive, but we just figured like our whole life is with you guys. Like we wouldn't be where either of us are without you guys. So there's really no reason we should hide anything from you. So we wanted you guys to be there for us, and we'll be there for you, of course. And I'm just really excited. I hope everything's really positive and very supportive. But if you guys do see negative anything down in the comments, just know it's totally human nature for everybody to want to sort of share their opinion and stuff. So it's not the biggest deal in the entire world if not everybody is as okay with it. But just do know that there are so many Chastic shippers out there for Chad and Lastic, which is totally okay. You can completely ship their characters. It is 100% fine with me, especially. I'm really good friends with Chad. She's been really good friends with Chad. And no, they aren't dating. Yes, we are, but that doesn't mean anything should change as far as our YouTube channels go or the way that people interact with each other. It's totally gonna be the same. Like, we all love each other the same. Everything is still gonna be the same. Nothing's gonna change.
Nothing's gonna change. And you know, one of the reasons why I was kind of hesitant about going public in the beginning, like after meeting him, I was like, okay, we need to go public, like, you know, but like before we were official, I was kind of hesitant to go public about it because I've seen, and I know that some of you guys have seen it too, like I've seen so many YouTube couples go public and then it doesn't work out and it just breaks not just their heart but the fans' heart too. And I actually felt that with some of the YouTubers too when they broke up. It broke my heart as well, and I didn't.
Well, nobody wants to see anybody break up.
Yeah, that is true.
Like,
so I was kind of like hesitant about that, like, but I think we have developed a relationship, not just like romantic relationship, but we have developed friendship that is strong enough that if this were to never not work out in the future, we will still be really good friends.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same sort of thing. Like our relationship hasn't changed because we started dating. It's been exactly the same as it was before. We just now get to share our feelings with each other and just be in that sort of zone. So nothing's really changed because of our relationship, and so nothing will change because of our relationship. And if anything were to happen, nothing should change then either. So
yeah, we're public
now, which is super duper exciting. Wait, what? So we should do like a really clickbait thumbnail.
Is that the thumbnail?
Should it be?
Who are you dating?
Mark. I'm dating
I like it. Ship MicroGuardian.
Okay, wait a minute.
Ship Markro.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, guys, that is that's the thing. So I think we've come up with Lion, L-Y-A-N is the ship name. So for all of you people who've been hashtag lioning, you guys are I guess gonna be happy with this video.
Yes. Oh, and we forgot to mention, so we've been throwing hints here and there, trying to ease people and other, you guys,
Easter eggs here and there
into our videos. So if you guys have some free time, go back to the videos we did together. There might be some clues that we
should see. Okay, so since you guys are watching this video, go back onto our channels just for the past. We got more and more crazy with it over the past few weeks.
Yeah.
So go back to the past maybe 3 weeks of videos that we've been doing together, like our Pixelmon series, and to see if you can find little hints that we've been dropping here and there. Some people have picked up on it, some really, really smart people, as well as like some different things on our channels, go to our Twitters. I want to see what you guys have noticed, and we're gonna make a video that sort of shows everything that we've been doing up until this point.
Yeah. We didn't do much on Instagram until recently, but we did a lot on Twitter and on YouTube too.
So I just want to see if you guys can pick up on it, because that would be really, really fun and really cute. I would like to see if you guys can pick up on it.
Easter egg hunt!
Yay, it's Easter! Easter egg hunt. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys are still big enough. I don't know how to end this video.
Thank you so much for watching my video. We'll be back for another video of, oh my goodness. Here comes the...
Thanks, guys.